Hey, Jarrett Lau here with Profitable Properties Boston. So a really common question that I get is, when is a 1031 tax exchange and how can I use it to benefit me? So at the end of the day, a 1031 tax exchange allows you to be able to roll the profits from one property, the sale of it, into another property. Now there's certain rules and regulations that need to be followed. You can't just say, well, I'm doing a 1031, sell the property and roll it into another one. You have to make sure that you work with a company that can do these 1031s. And this company will more or less hold the funds that you have in escrow for this time period from when you sell your property to when you actually close on the next one. There's different rules that also go into it that you have to be well aware of, such as finding out which property that you're going to roll the profits into within 45 days. Many times there's a limitation, such as finding 3 properties that you select, so it's really tough, and that window is really short sometimes. So it's important to have a real estate agent that's working with you to potentially have that property lined up, or multiple ones. Next, it needs to close within 180 days or 6 months. In addition, a certain percentage of that actual profit, let's say you bought your house for $500,000 and you sold it for $1 million. That $500,000, there's tax aspects of it. So you're going to want to talk with your CPA, you're going to want to talk with the 1031 intermediate, and to be able to figure out how much of that property needs to roll into the next one and how much that property should be. Right? You can't just buy a $500,000 property with it and say, well, I'm going to roll all my profits into this and then use that $500,000 and be scot-free. Again, it might not work that way. So you want to talk with them. In addition, that property needs to be able to use for a similar use, right? So whether it's residential or commercial real estate, but again, talk with your CPA, talk with the 1031 tax advisor with it. But if you or anyone else you know is looking for a proactive real estate agent to help guide you through the investment property, purchase or sale of your property, such as going through a 1031 tax exchange, please think of us at Profitable Properties Boston.